So we are just implementing the policy in a broader spectrum, which for me would not give us a sharper focus in terms of how we want to address the issue. So if really we want to look at issues and addressing child labor issues, I think that government should begin to look at how to set up a child protection system, and that system will be coordinated by the various structures and governance structures, so that we can target those who matter and the issues that matter the most in the protection system, so that we can deal with it comprehensively. Because when that comes, then we'll be able to also map out and set indicators, and then we'll meet those indicators within the system. And that, for me, is what we have to do. Otherwise, it will be very difficult for us to say that we want to achieve the target that we set for ourselves. And if you don't achieve that target, there are consequences, because ILO is an international organization, and when they take certain policies at that level, it also affects a country like Ghana, so far as we are cocoa producing country.
What is the collaboration between the key stakeholders trying to reduce this child labor in Ghana? What is the collaboration between the key stakeholders, civil society, and then NGOs like yours?
Yeah, I think the ministry is trying to coordinate the activities of the NGOs and also what they are doing, so that we can complement the effort targeting the issue of child labor. But it does not mean that comprehensive enough. But I believe that in everything we start from somewhere. So we are even currently implementing a project with ILO, looking at how to deal with child labor in some of the cocoa grain areas. And the target, the principle that we are using is to look at how that we can look at issues that affect the children in those communities holistically, not necessarily targeting those who go to the farm to work in the farms, but look at the general issue that affecting children in the cocoa sector, because there are other things that also send the children to the cocoa farm, so that we think that when we address those causes, it can also reduce the number of children that go to work.
Which poverty is one, right?
Of course, poverty is one, but unfortunately, in our document, if you look at the 1993 document that we made, the child cannot wait, we clearly stated that poverty cannot be it's not, we can't base on poverty to say that we send our children to the farm. So we cannot even cite poverty as something that will let us go there, because it means that if we are saying that poverty is not an issue, then we have to provide the alternative. So the alternative should be our focus, not poverty.
Okay, you're asking for a child protection system.
Exactly. Yeah.
But then, before we get to 2016, in case we don't have this child protection system you are calling for, what can we do realistically to take out children in the worst forms of labor and ensure that children are not put in that situation?
Yeah, I think direct focus with the committee members would also do the magic.